Hello, and welcome to Andrew Broussard Watercolors. Today, we're going to do a quick book review. We're going to look at Steinlen's Cats. This is my second look at an art book. If there's anything that I'm not covering or things you want me to show or talk about, let me know, because I'd like to kind of develop this series and show what's available out there. So quick background, Steinlen, 1859 to 1923. Swiss-born French Art Nouveau. He was a painter, printmaker, illustrator, sculptor. He seemed to cover almost the whole spectrum of the different mediums. He, I think, founded some newspapers and did illustrations for them. So just like very prolific and very well known for his cats. Now, this book, I had gotten it off of eBay. A lot of these Dover art books you can find on Amazon to eBay for $4 to $7. The quality isn't the best. That's kind of one of the negatives behind it. However, it's a good, cheap, easy resource. On eBay, if you look at something like this, chances are the big sellers, the people that have like 2 million books in stock, they'll have a whole bunch of different books. They'll have offers with buy 3, get 15% off, or buy 4, get 1 free. And that's a great way to stock up on reference material. So that being said, sometimes it's used, so this one has some splatter on it. But we'll take a quick look at some of the illustration styles that you'll see within it and talk a little bit about that. So you can see there's a contour approach, there's more of a brush ink approach, and then there's more cross-hatching and shading approaches. You'll have the different postures of the cat, and I believe I had read somewhere that he just was so great with the cat anatomy, because some of these poses that you'll see, he definitely didn't have a cat stay there and strike that pose, so he had to reference it in some way, shape, or form. We have the blocked in silhouettes, which I would think would probably carry over to the posters and things that he had made. But for a watercolorist, this would be great to see that general shape and shrink it down to a really small size and incorporate that within one of your watercolor paintings. Sometimes just getting the idea of a cow, a horse, a cat, or a dog is pretty helpful if you have just the basic motions. There's some kind of more detailed 3D effect, which would be good for anybody looking to explore contour lines in order to create volume within the body of an animal. These ones especially were fantastic for that. And this guy right here, you see how he did more of a quicker sketch and then a little bit more kind of shading and tonal values in that one. So there seems to be a flow within it and within his practice. Now, I'm not going to show everything in the book just because, I don't know what type of copyright stuff there is out there in that regard. But I want to just give you an idea of what the type of things you'll see in here. Definitely some illustrated postures. Probably every possible posture you can get a cat in. It's almost like in the old days of the computer where if you're using Microsoft Word and you look in the clip art, if you're going to incorporate a picture within it, it's almost put together in that fashion where there's just so many different references. So that being said, for me and for the price point, I highly recommend it, and I'm glad that I got it. For me personally, for example, last night I had it on my bedside table, and I have some pencils and paper right there, so I just kind of opened it up and was just doing some practice sketching from it. Working, if I'm in the kitchen or the living room and I'm just kind of sitting around, I can do the same thing where I can take that out and just do a quick sketch and just start slowly working on the form, and also looking at his approach to building up volume. So that's my uses for it. Your use may vary, but I would recommend this book. And if there's anything I'm not talking about in these reviews or anything you'd like to see in more detail, let me know. So if you enjoyed this, I have plenty more books that I want to look at with y'all, and I will be back soon. Have a great day and take care.